welcome back to BP&TH Gaming. I'm Palmer.
I'm Tanner.
And so today we're just going to talk about E3 and what we liked and who we thought did the best and stuff like that. We haven't been on our longboards for the last two videos because the weather's been crap here.
A lot of rain.
Yeah, a lot of rain, thunderstorms and stuff. So hopefully next time we can get on our boards and do stuff because I haven't ridden it in probably a week because of the weather. So yeah, we'll go ahead and start off with Tanner. He's got some notes and stuff.
Yeah. So I took some notes while I was watching the E3 video with one of my friends, and I'm just gonna talk about some of the games that I saw that were really interesting and I really liked. One was the new Halos. There's the Halo Master Chief Collection, which is really cool. They're like all the maps from like all the games will be on there for multiplayer and stuff, and they're all originally on their original engine. So like say a Halo 2 map will look exactly like it did on Halo 2, which I think is really cool. It keeps that authenticity of and the memories that everybody has of all the Halos. And then just with all that, you could create a new, like on the campaign, you could create a playlist of all the best moments of Halo. Like you could jump from Halo 2 to Halo 4 and just play whatever you want. I just think that's really awesome. And then of course Halo 5. I think it's Halo 5 Guardian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that looked really cool. I'm pretty excited for it. I actually started. That's the first game actually. Halo 3 was the first game I started out online, so I'm might get back to my roots and start with that because I played the crap out of that game. Then another game is Sunset Overdrive. I was pretty excited about that once he told me about it. It's different, and I really enjoy watching the trailer for it. It was really funny, and I really enjoyed it. I really like how they come out with a new a comic book like POW and Boom. I really like that, how they brought that back, and it just looked like a lot of fun. Yeah. Another game is the Fable Legends. I'm pretty sure it goes along with all the Fables. I don't know if it ties in with the story at all because I really don't know that much about it, but I really like how the co-op, and then you could become a villain and design the map and set up traps and
it looks a lot.
All the other stuff. It's just really cool. It's I've never really seen a game like that before. And then another one is of course the new Assassin's Creed. Those always really good every year that they come out with them. I'm a little behind on them, but you know they still look really cool. I like the multiplayer with the campaign and stuff like that. And then the Witches Hunt 3. I never really played any of the Witches Hunt. I played the second one a little bit during school, but I had a little bit too much to do, so I couldn't really play with it that much. It looks really cool. And then of course there's the new Tomb Raider. That looked really cool. I really like that. I've yet to play the first one, but I saw him play it a lot, and his brother played it, and it looks pretty sweet, and I'm pretty excited to get that going. And that's pretty much it. Yeah. That's all the games that I'm really excited for, and then of course he has some that he's going to talk about.
Yeah. Yeah, something unbelievable happened. Nintendo kind of convinced me to buy a Wii U, so I will probably eventually get a Wii U just for the Zelda game that they announced. I mean, it looks really good. I mean, I love what they did with the graphics on it, having it kind of like an art kind of anime kind of looking thing. So I mean, it looks gorgeous. Huge open world, random enemies popping up, you know, in and out, kind of like the original Link when I would go over to my friend's house, and you know we'd play that a little bit. But yeah, that was really kind of a huge thing for Nintendo. But let's see, with the other games, you got The Division. I cannot wait for The Division to come out. Super excited about that one. Looked even better this year with the dynamic weather and the snow melting and all that kind of good stuff. And then Forza Horizon 2 looks really fun. I played the crap out of the first one. It's just fun to drive around and do whatever you want. I mean, it has street racing, it has other types of racing. It looks like it's set in a really cool looking place. So in Europe somewhere, I can't remember where. And then you got Lord of the Rings: Shadow of Mordor. Looked really good. I watched the gameplay demo of that today. Looked really fun. One cool thing is you can, based on how you interact with the other creatures in the world, depends on if they become your enemies or not, and you can decide who gets into power, like who becomes more important, which is cool as long as it's not too complicated. That looks like a lot of fun. And let's see what else. The new MMA game. We'll probably get that and start a career and stream that on Twitch. And if you haven't checked out our Twitch, check it out. We stream Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays from 8 to like 10:30, 11. We both have to work in the morning, so we can't go super late on it.
Saturdays.
And then Saturdays, kind of like 3 in the afternoon, Central Time. This is all Central Time. 3 in the afternoon to whenever the frick we want. And we could come back and stream again that same day after we eat dinner. Who knows? We could go 3 in the. We could do a 24-hour stream and skip church and do it. But yeah. So check that out if you haven't. And then one game that got announced that no one really saw coming was a new Rainbow Six, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. That looked really cool. It looked like I don't know. It just looked really fun, and it looked really, really pretty. The graphics were good too, of course. I mean, so yeah, those are the games that I'm excited for. And then out of Microsoft, PlayStation, and Nintendo, I honestly thought both Microsoft and Sony did an excellent job. Sony could have left out the media, Netflix, what shows they're coming out with, because it's obvious no one cares, because Microsoft tried it last year and look how that worked out for them. So yeah, they could have left that out and condensed it, so it wasn't, how long was it? It was like almost 2 hours or something. It was long, and I got bored watching it because it was just too long. And then I thought Nintendo actually did pretty good. They came out and I felt like they didn't try to be like Microsoft or Sony or PlayStation, because I mean they can't. I mean their system isn't as powerful, and I felt like they played it to their strength. They have Mario, Smash Brothers coming out. They just had Mario Kart 8 come out, and they have the Zelda game coming out. And I think honestly they should say screw the AAA people, and let's just come out with these Mario games, with some Metroid games. Star Fox, I guess, is coming out for it too. That's another reason why we needed Wii U, is because the Star Fox. I played the crap out of that game. And then so yeah, I think they should say screw everybody else, and let's get some indie developers in here who have creative ways to use our gamepad thing, which no one really wants to use. And I thought they played to their strengths well. So yeah, I think they should just start coming out with a bunch of Zelda games, Mario games, and Star Fox, and get a Metroid game out there. Captain Falcon? What was that racing game that he was in? I don't remember it. Let's see some of those. Let's just see what Nintendo, why they were good in the first place. Let's just go back to their roots. I don't want Nintendo to try to be like Microsoft and Sony. So yeah, they have unique characters, and they should just use them to their advantage. But yeah, that's my thoughts on E3.
I have a question.
Go for it.
This kind of goes along with the whole E3 thing, kind of maybe for the future E3s. What kind of game would you want to see in the future? Like
me?
Like your fantasy game.
My fantasy game. What if I have two?
You just go two.
Okay.
I have two. So.
First off, 2K. You need to put college basketball in the 2K game. I want to take my mod player, and I want to play 4 years of college basketball with the licensed teams. You got to get that crap figured out. And I want to take him, and I want to go all 4 years of college basketball, and then I want to take him into the draft, and play in the NBA. I know that's asking a lot, but I want some college basketball back because I enjoy college basketball more than NBA basketball, and that's selfish. And then another one, I would really like to see. I really like open world games, and I think the Division is gonna kind of fulfill what I want. But I like open world games. I want to mix up. I want the Last of Us, like a Last of Us type of survival game in the open world. So you're not going around and gunning everything. You you have to collect things. If you haven't played The Last of Us, one of the best games ever, so play it. It's a PlayStation exclusive. Yeah, something like that. And not zombies. I'm not a huge fan of zombies. Screw zombies over that. But maybe a disease or just uh, something. Not in the future either. I don't want it in the future. How about we go back to medieval times or something? A medieval.
Change it up a bit.
Yeah, apocalypse happened, and you're a knight or a knightess, if that exists, if that's the word. So yeah, what about you?
One kind of goes along with your 2K. Kind of want a mixture of like The Sims kind of thing in 2K. Like you could control your person outside of the 2K realm because it's just kind of like, what does your guy do? You know, I mean, they kind of put a little bit into the new 2K where you could talk to your players and your GM and coach and stuff. That's about it. That's one thing I always really wanted is just like you could like build a house with your guy and stuff like that. Just kind of like Sims, you know, kind of thing. That's just one thing that I've always really wanted. Another one that I've been wanting for a while, and I don't think they're probably ever going to do it, is like a big open world like RPG of like Pokemon.
Oh,
like kind of
that
like,
would be sick.
like Skyrim kind of thing, like the Skyrim graphics and stuff like that. I think that would just. I think it would just sell super. It'd be everybody would. I go to like the midnight premiere for it, and like I'd drop at least $100 some bucks on it if I really wanted to, because I played Pokemon.
And Nintendo's the only one with that license, so that would move consoles like crazy.
Yeah, so that's one thing I really wanted. So yeah, that answers my two.
That would be sick.
And so you can put your video game wishes and what games you want below in the comments.
Yeah, in the comment, not in the description. What he said in the comments.
In the comments, and just let us know what it is. So curious to see.
Yeah, that's it for this video. We'll be coming back at you on what is today. You guys will see this on Thursday. See, we might. I think we'll do a weekend one. Upload a video on Saturday on our longboards because I want a longboard, and maybe you can watch one of us fall. So yeah, that's it for us. So deuces.